Let me just close with this illustration. David Livingstone was born in Blantyre, Scotland in 1813. When he was a young boy, he prayed marvelous prayers. Send me anywhere, only go with me. Lay any burden on me, only sustain me. Sever any ties, but the ties that bind me to your heart. And through it all, God said to him, Lo, I'm with you always, even unto the end of the age. He went into Africa and sent his wife and family back home because of the rugged conditions. The next time he saw his wife was after 5 years. When his wife saw him, he had walked into the branch of a tree, blinding one eye. A lion had attacked him and torn his shoulder apart. He walked with an awkward walk. But after he went back to Africa with his family, it was not long after his wife set foot on African soil again. As a matter of fact, the very day she set foot on African soil again, diseases began to plague her, till he had to bury her there. And then he prayed this prayer by her grave: My Jesus, my King, my life, my all, I again consecrate my life to thee. If I can do anything in your service and in your kingdom, so is my plea. And he said the words of God came to him, Lo, I'm with you always, even unto the end of the age. One night, amidst a thundering storm, he was being carried from village to village on a stretcher because he was so sick. Finally, taken into his little shack and emptied out into his cot there as he was trying to get some sleep. And he asked his national brothers, please help me onto my knees. I need to pray. As he was praying there, they left him. They looked into the room. 5 minutes later, still on his knees. 10 minutes later, still on his knees. 20 minutes later, still on his knees. They walked him and shook him by the shoulder because he was so weary. They wanted him to get some rest. They said, Bwana. Livingstone fell over dead. He had died exactly the way he had lived, in the presence of his Lord. How did he do it? Hearing the voice of the needs of people from other parts of the world, sensing the pressure in his soul, bridging the gap, moving in within their framework, he communicated the person and the power of Jesus Christ. The early church was as big as you and I are in this auditorium. They had greater obstacles than us. We've got thousands more to stand with us, and the power of God. God bless you.